Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Right now I will present it about my final project proposal with the title Evaluation and Redesign Fire Management System Study Case at Mining Industry. Let First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Eric Gumilar and RP 19 from Major of Occupational Safety and Health Diploma 4. In my final project proposal's presentation contained with four chapters. The first chapter is about background of the research, included with company business, problem at the company, and the impact of the problem itself. The second chapter about research question contained with formulation of the problem and the objective of the problem. In the third chapter is about methodology of the research. Of course, included with method uses of the research, instrument of the research, reference that I was used to design my fire management system, and schedule of the research. And in the last chapter, I will talk about the output of my research. The first chapter, let me start about background of the research. First of all, company business. The company that I was spend my OJT time is is mining contractor company who engage in nickel mining process, the ore getting of nickel. Since the company is still new and small company, there is a lot of problem in the company. Of course, especially at safety management. The one the one that of One of these problem is fire management system. And of course, the problematic in small and new company is the implementation of fire management system. There are a lot of incompatibility with the regulation of Indonesia government or the standard itself. The impact of the problem will be the possible impact is the failure of the company to save company asset, to save worker, and to save their work contract with the owner. The owner is a, a company who have IUP or izin usaha pertambangan. There, like I was said, there is a lot of incompatibility in this company. Like the sign of fire extinguisher, they are blur and they are not clear sign. The second one is area of the fuel storage, and the third one is about fire protection system installation and etc. like hydrant installation. Of course, it will cause a lot of problem when the accident is come or the accident is happen. And the second chapter, I will talk about my research question or my result formulation, problem formulation. The formulation of the problem, the first one is how to analyze fire risk using a fire risk assessment, FRA, with the fire safety conceptual method in mining areas. The second one is what are the recommendations for the design of a fire management system for mining company. The third one is what are the results of comparison before and after the fire management system evaluation. Um, with that, purpose of the reason is to know the risk itself using FRA and FSCT method in mining area. The second one is my recommendation for the design of fire management system, and the last one is to know the result how how good the result is, how good the fire management system is. In the third chapter, I will talk about my methodologies of the research of my research. The first one, I will talk about method that I was used of the research. The method used in on this research is fire risk assessment with qualitative support method, what if analysis, and the checklist analysis. Uh, the instrument of the research and the schedule of the research I will describe on the next slide. But let we jump on the reference. There are a lot of reference that I was read and I will use it to design my file management system. The first one is of course the regulation of Indonesian government. S- Since we are Indonesia citizen and the company is located on Indonesia, we need to fulfill Indonesia regulation. The second one is SNE or Standard National Indonesia, and the third one is international standard like NFPA or NFPA or ETC, and the last one is Handbook of Fire Safety Engineering. Why I use Handbook of Fire Safety Engineering? Because under standard, international standard or in Indonesian standard, there are not there are no, there aren't have a formula that I can use to menghitung, uh, to calculate the design of fire management system. Let me jump to instrument of the research. The first one, I will collecting data for my research. Collecting primary data by interview and brainstorming with supervisor or with the right here is called superintendent. But also the primary data is about FA out of fire extinguisher data, the layout of the office and the fuel storage, and EBPR or in English we call it HIRA, hazard identification and risk analysis. After I collect the data from my own research, I will jump to fire risk analysis. Fire risk analysis at office area using FRA with supporting method like I was saying before. I- If I already done with the analysis with the fire risk analysis, I will go to the next instrument, which is design the fire management system. The fire management system that I will design is based on Indonesia government regulation and international requirement. And the last but not least, in instrument of the research is comparison the result. Uh, right now. And then schedule of the research. I design my own schedule that I need to finish this research on time. In the first month, which is February, I will do my fire risk analysis using selected method. Plus, I will collecting statistical data or I will collect a primer data. The second month, which is March, I will design of the fire management system. In the third month, which is April, I will do finishing my design plus starting process of statistical data. But in the last 2 months, which is May and June, I will processing statistical data. Why I spend 2 months? Why I spend 2 months on processing statistical data? Because since I wasn't statistical mature, it will difficult for me to process the data, and I need to learn about it, and I will to understand about statistical method. Uh, Last chapter is output of the research. The output of the result is, of course, the design of fire management system. Include the fire management system itself include with pre-incident program, incident handling plan, and post-incident program. The second output is design of fire protection system. Protection system include with portable fixing, fire extinguisher planning, hydrant installation, emergency response plan, and placement of the detector. Thank you for your attention. Uh, I need to say sorry if this video was this video playing right now. That means I can attend in this meeting and in this presentation online because I was struggling with my signal in right here in Sulawesi. So thank you tester in this presentation, for your attention and for your time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.